Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming. I'm Dell and the game is From the Depths. Today in this episode we start in the designer, and you're seeing my little character there in one of the new ships that I'm still in the process of finishing and designing. So just thought I'd give a little look around at some of the things that I'm working on for the moment before they come into game. So this is my new Leviathan. It's not finished yet. It is a sub, and it's pretty large to say the least. We've got plenty of torpedoes and lots of missiles, and it's mostly made of armour. There's no painting, and I haven't quite finished yet, but we can have a quick look around. So from our little place here, I won't take the character around, I'll just go around using the cursor. So that also means that I haven't got to bother opening the doors, but we can go through to the back, and we have a spawn point and some control blocks, and this leads us down into the basic engine room. So we've got a nice considerable engine here. We've got the interface off at the moment, but if I just put it back on again, we're producing something like 6,300 power, and most of that is already used on shields. So that's our primary engine room. Then we go into the second segment, which is our main missile tube area. So going up here, there is a little secondary engine here, so if anything damages the primary engine, the secondary engine will take over, and I just need a little extra power, and I will produce some more engines as we go around. So in each of these areas is a missile bay with a controller down the bottom, ejectors, and there's another 1, 2, 3, 4 missile areas. So that's 4 each with 4 doubles, so that's 8 each with 8 missiles. So that's a good 64 missiles there waiting to be launched. They're different. Each segment of 2 is slightly different to the previous 2. So there's a couple of infrared and some laser guided ones. Next we've got our little alleyway through here, which is actually the secondary missiles, which are all air-to-air missiles, and what we were going through here is all the side launch torpedoes. Then finally here we actually have ammo storage. This is one of our main ammo areas, very well protected. Yes, it's near the front, which is a little unusual, but I wanted it well away from the engines, because the engines are very often targeted by the AI. And then we have the front of the ship, which I haven't quite finished, and in the very front, if we go through here, is another set of torpedoes. So we have torpedoes there. We have a load of side launch torpedoes on both sides. And at the top, these are air-to-air torpedoes, primarily radar guided, fast, lots of fins to get air targets. And these are our main bank of 64 in 4 banks of twin with the laser guided and 2 infrared. There is a couple of extra really long range high power torpedoes on either side. These are a bit bloody long. I tried to put a little cover over them, and I'm doing work on it at the moment, but yeah, they've got a very long range, high power. They've got quite considerable number of explosive missiles. It's not necessarily that effective, but we're hitting in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warheads if it does hit, and there's finally a surprise if it works for any low flying aircraft. So it's a work in progress. It's very well shielded. There's a lot of armour here. At the moment it's not very quick, It does go underwater quite happily on its own. It should now start to sink. The conning tower here will finally go down eventually. If we just go to here, we'll come out of build mode for a second, just so that we can have a bit of fun. And yes, firepower. So as you can see, it's now going towards the floor. It basically uses control blocks under the front and the sides and at the rear to control the hydrofoils. You see the hydrofoils are forcing it down for the moment. It will naturally sink, so the hydrofoils, once it gets to the right depth, will try to raise it back up again. You can see now it's detecting the floor and trying to keep it just off of the seafloor. So it's going to work very nicely. So, firepower. Let's have a look. Just how many missiles will this fire in a salvo? Now, not all the missiles would fire at once because they're different ranges, but let's see. I've got most of them, I think, on one section. So let's see. Let's have a I think I will take the weapons controller off of it when it goes live, but when we fire, there should be quite a considerable volume of missiles. Yes, they're going everywhere because they have we've got torpedoes going out the side. I think you saw them going out to the side pods. It's still firing. That was just one volley, and it's still trying to fire. Is that all of them? That's all of them. So not an inconsiderable amount of missiles. In other words, plenty of destruction. A few things I've got to work on still at the moment. The short range batteries aren't exactly working as I would like. And just to work out some of the ranges of the missiles. One other little problem is sheer cost. If we bring up here, this is 1.3 million resource points. Most of the other vehicles I've used so far have been about 90, or the Atlantis in total I think is only about 500,000. So this is nearly 3 times the value of the Atlantis. And metal, yes, that is a lot of metal. 440,000 metal at the moment, and I haven't finished. So yeah, I'm not going to be bringing it into the game just at the moment, but I thought it would be a bit of fun just to show you the sort of thing I'm working on at the moment as possibly the new fleet flagship for the Aquanauts. It's not very quick. It's faster than the Fortress, and it will actually steer in the right direction, but it's only 4.4 we're doing at the moment. I'm going to try and get that a little quicker. Trying to fit some more. I must have to fill the rear of this with propellers, and maybe even find some other way of powering it. We have even got propellers down the side to try and get this a little bit quicker. Very Red October if they are inside. But yes, so all a bit of fun. This will be interesting once it goes, should we say, live. Once we're able to put this into the game and see what this will really do. It won't be on its own, but this will be I've put it up against some Onyx Watch in testing, and it does very well. So, enough of that. I'm not going to bring it in until it's finished. So, let's go on to the game, and get to the map, and I will see you in the map so we can get a quick little bit of combat in. And welcome to the map. As you can see, we have we took over these couple of resource zones and got this nice crystal growth, which I have created a resource gatherer at. And our next target is this 52 and the 50 above. And we're sending the Atlantis up in preparation to take on this 88. up ahead. So what are we going to use? Let's see, the I think it's going to be the Aquanaut fleet against this 52. See how it does, and then we'll send the Leviathan fleet up here. Oh, well, actually, once we pull that in, just to be on the safe side and leave him as support here. But his aim will be to end up taking the 50 and get ready to move on to the 88. Now we'll see how time goes. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the time, and if we only get one battle in because we reach the roughly half an hour mark, I will hold it there. So the SEAL fleet, we're going to send them in, see how they do against this 52. They haven't had a chance at a good battle yet, so let's see how they do. We'll have the Leviathan fleet will be there as backup if it is needed. I can quickly bring them across into the battle if we feel it's necessary. Now, actually, they are going for my Leviathan fleet. Okay, they want to play dirty, do they? Not going to go the way I expected. Okay, fair enough. I don't care who you attack. In that case, we'll have the Aquanauts go straight ahead, and let's see if these guys can. It's very slow, which means that they have it's using a fortress again, an hourglass. It says up in there. I don't know what the hell's an hourglass. I guess it must look like a bloody hourglass or something. At a guess, I don't recognise that ship. So where's this little ship going to now? Alright, okay, let's speed up time. So everyone is ready to fight. Hopefully the Leviathan fleet is actually going to be in support now. They won't be in the battle, but I could possibly just click on them and bring them in. Okay, our fleet is now ready. So we will go on to, which one shall we take over? We'll go on to the Walrus. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Although in second, on hindsight, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I want to be on one of the ships, I think. So let's teleport to him again. Okay, so let's get my keys correct. Right, where are they? So they're all over here. Now this could be an interesting fight. Now, I want to see one thing is, last time we got into a fight, the Walrus got hit straight away. So, rather than bringing everybody in, I'm going to bring in some bait first, just to make sure I'm not on any weapons. So, what we're going to bring in is the two urchins, then the seals, then the Walrus. To give the... Possibly they'll target those before they go for the Walrus. We'll see how this works. One in. Come on. Two in. A seal. Now we're bringing the Walrus, then the other seal, and then the sea lion. Okay, that's my forces in. Oh, it just went night time. Right, so that's lots of lovely missiles being fired out by the Walrus. Good. So what we will now do is interface off. All some of these lovely missiles. Hopefully it's just gone to be dawn, which is a little handy. Let's see what we've got here. That looks like one of those constitutions, possibly. Screenshots. Have to have screenshots. Got some nice missiles coming in. Well, that took up his mast. I guess that must have been a decoy. So someone's missiles is a little short. Someone's shooting a little short. Now this is, I think it's a Meridian. Now I have no idea who you're shooting at, mate. It's a Meridian or Merdian or something. Let's have a look. No, SN. It's the F. They seem to keep on changing names. Or is it just me? Ooh, missile fire falling out of the skies. These must be going for someone else now. They're going for a different ship. It's obviously in the middle, decided to change which ship it's going to target. So it's now going for this ship, which is this another SN or something? I get confused. Let's have a look. It looks like so that's an SN. Okay, that's seems to be... Oh, look at these ones coming in. Nice set of missiles. Yes! Boom! Big boom. We like big boom. Oh, there's another one on the other side. Is that Telemachus or something? I don't know. Something got hit on the other side of that. Significantly. Okay, and then we have another sailing ship. What the hell is this? They're coming at us with sailing ships. Oh, this is a little different design. Big cannon in the front. Lots of basic weapons after that, which I'm not really going to do me that much. The Iron Cross. I'm not expecting that to do too much damage to me, but you never can tell. And what have we got here? In the small light. Big gun on the back. Big castle on the top of it. This must be the... what was that? What was the name of that thing it's supposed to be? The hourglass. Now, I guess there must be a clock on this somewhere. Is there a clock? I don't know. No, I don't know. Don't know why they call it the hourglass. It most probably has some... you know... there's possibly a reason. I'm just not seeing it at the moment. Right, have anyone taken any damage? The Seal's taken a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Oh, you can see all these missiles now, those missiles here coming in from the walrus, and look how much that's made that jump out of the air. Holy jumping sailboats, Batman. Significant boom. That must have done some serious damage to make that jump out that far out of the water. It must have hit an ammo barrel, I guess. Maybe that's where his ammo storage is. But okay, that's good. The walrus is doing its job, which is sending crap loads of missiles, and there's more coming in. Hopefully, come on. Maybe the range. This hourglass, for whatever reason, is still firing. And I'm sure that's going to be doing some significant damage. So we've got one Essen that looks like it's just about down, and it looks like his own ships are shooting it. This Essen, yeah, I think it's getting torpedoed to buggery as well as missile to buggery. I think that's not going to be lasting very long. It's even got one of the urchins is just directly below it, going to be launching torpedoes and mines onto it, I think. Yes, there was a little mines coming up. Is there mines being dropped? Or is this not one that drops mines? I've forgotten. But it seems to be having a good whack at that one. Look, that's definitely not going to survive for much longer. And over here, the second Essen. Is that going to survive very long? So this was a 50, and our forces took this on without too much problem so far. See, he's got he's in broadside range, but these are basic weapons, and half his ship is missing. So, all in all, torpedoes coming in to basically blow the crap out of him. Yes, more torpedoes. Torpedoes for the win! Yay! And some fast ones, and some slow ones, and some big... all those proximity ones. They're gonna hit. Go on, hit. Yes, they hit. They seem to have done. And there's some more missiles in just to be to be good. And it's obviously decided that's disintegrating, I guess. Yes. So these redirected mid-flight. It's a good thing about laser designated. What have we got over here? Now the Iron Cross is already dead, so we are just now left with this hourglass. So, have we taken any damage? The Walrus has taken some damage, 94%, so it did take a bit of damage from, I guess it might be this. These cannons, when they start firing, they have enough power to get underwater. But luckily, I think it must have been, some lucky shots, especially if they hit into the missile areas. That's one of the reasons on the new Leviathan, I have put them quite deeply recessed, so that you'd have to the shot would have to be coming straight down, a plunging shot, to have any chance at doing any damage. But now we've got missiles coming in from all over, basically coring the centre part of this ship out. And, oh crikey, look at all the metal we have now. Crikey, we almost have enough for the Leviathan, but I'm not going to do it yet. Don't need it at this level. I think our standard smaller fleets are doing the job. Maybe a second walrus if we need it for a larger fleet, just to boost up the amount of damage, and maybe a manta for the manta fleet. Oh, some nice missiles coming in again from the side there, wherever they're aiming for. I don't know where they're aiming for. You can see all the torpedoes coming in here from all the various ships. It's just taking it out a bit at the time from below. It's almost chewing the arse of it off. The underneath is going to be, I guess, fairly... Look at that cord. They've basically just gone through straight through the centre, all of the torpedoes. We like that. So that's good. Cool. Let's have a look. And the two ships have repaired themselves. So I'd rather, yeah, I think for the moment we'll make the Aquanaut fleet a little bigger, rather than necessarily putting any, so we have more ships, rather than some more of these seal subs. I like the seal subs, and that's it. Excellent. Right, we will go back to the map, see what the situation is. That's brought in significant metal for us. Right, we'll send. So what we'll do is we'll send the Leviathan fleet now in to take out this 50, and then they'll come over here. And the Aquanaut fleet will send over. Oops, that's the one. There we go. Aquanaut fleet will send over here, and the Leviathan fleet is going to go into the 50. Right. I need to take that fleet out. Aquanauts come out of play. There we go. Now the Atlantis is going to take ages to get over here. Maybe there's a better way, a quicker way. No, wrong button. Right. What's the quickest way to get to there? Okay, you want to go that way? Fine by me. Okay, make your way there, sir. Just get there, okay? Get there, see? See? Just get there. Right, so that's, just want to make sure this... Yep, that's in the right place. Okay, so I think we can get one more battle in. Yes, let's get this Leviathan fleet, give them a quick little bash. The Aquanauts have proven themselves worthy. Let's see if the Leviathan fleet against a 50 as well find it as easy, or if they need a little bit of bolstering against this fleet. Oh, and I have to bring the recon balloon up. Might need some more recon balloons, I think, soon, because we're going to be running out of areas to recon. That might be one of my next little jobs. We'll put this recon balloon just there. That one's okay where it is. Let's see, what do we have here? 91 and 88. Okay. Whoops, here we go. I'm almost losing it. Okay, what have we got here coming in? A glaive. That's that one that repairs. Now, this could be good. Between those islands, that could be a benefit to us or a hindrance. I don't know. Depends on the mountains. We could end up with a good possibility. Okay, we're in battle range. So we're going to go on to the Stingray. There we go. So there's our forces. Now we're facing the wrong way at the moment, so let's see if I can get our forces facing that way a little bit. I've got 3 of them. Actually, no, the mountains won't be in the way. We'll have our 2 humping skates at the side, obviously ready to do whatever they feel they want to do. Now we're just on this one, I think we're going to go for everything in at the same time. So there's no point in messing around. Ready, go. And let's see, hopefully we'll get everything in. Everything came in. Shields are up. Looks like the skates are here with his firing. He's firing his hybrids. And we have the cannons on the Stingray and the skate firing as well. Excellent. Let's go and have a look. Interface off. Missiles coming in from the glaive. And we have, what do we have? That's the glaive and another, that looks like another iron cross again. And we know the glaive does heal. It's got healing tentacles inside. And over there, what have we got over there? What is that? I'm not sure what that is actually. We'll have a look when we get a little closer. And the glaive, they seem to be, the Stingrays are having a go at this glaive, and they seem to have taken out the centre part of it, which is good. The missiles from the skate rays are coming in, the hybrid torpedo missiles. The whatever that was, the iron cross has gone. That doesn't last very long, that iron cross. It's a lot of wood, does take a lot of damage, but you get a key hit on it like we just did there, and it is toast. It is toasted. Yes, these the cannons of the Stingrays and the Manta Ray is good. Let's see, have a look. So we've got anything else in there? See, those were the lasers. I haven't got into lasers yet, so I'm staying away from that. That's the lasers from the anti-missiles, but these ones don't fire missiles, unlike my other ships, which is good. So, what are they going for now? They are going for this now. They are having a go at this. What was it? It is a bastion. Some nice shots coming in there from this bastion. He obviously likes his lights on the back. Right, we need some explosions. Explosions, please. You know what I like? I like the big boom. We need a kaboom. Yes, more kabooms. They're little ones. We want a big kaboom. Come on, big kaboom. Big one, big. Come on. Oh, it's not bad, not bad. You can do better. You can do better. Come on, really large bang. Really big kaboom. That's getting a bit bigger. Oh no, that dissipated. Come on. Where's his ammo blocks? Find the ammo blocks. Oh, that took something out. There's definitely, that's something a little bit better there, yes. It's like I don't know, all the streams coming in and across the beams. There we go, big bang, big boom. He's definitely had a better days. So another, this is just about over then. Let's have a look, see what metal we've got from that. So plenty of resources for by the looks of that. Not bad at all. We've got most things now. Lots of, just about everything. Metal's still our biggest concern, because most of the ships take metal, and obviously there's all the missiles that take metal as well. That looks like it's disintegrating just about. Yes, that's disintegrating. Not as many good shots as I would like. Again, yeah, it's covered up for darkness. Don't get a good... How come I always fight in the evening or the morning? Silly. Okay, excellent. Let's pull all. So let's have a look there. So we've got a little bit of time. Our next mission will be taking on this resource point. Now, by the looks of it, we have another resource going north, so we're going to have to start possibly covering our sides. They're not sending anything through at the moment. This 91 here could be problematic, but we've got 88 first. I will bring the Atlantis up ready to be able to take over this resource zone and include him in the fight. Although he's not as effective as I would like him to be. I think the Atlantis also needs to build another recon balloon or two. And potentially maybe another sub-walrus ready to join this fleet. I think so, and another manta ray to join here. Although at the moment, against 50 level fleets, we seem to be doing very well. 90 could be different. I mean, that's a different, 50% more, 60% more. That could. We've been lucky. We've had a lot of sailing ships we've been up against. That could suddenly change, and it's all just the more powerful ships. But let's wait and see. I mean, if we lose a battle, we lose a battle. That's the way these things go. You can't have everything all the time. So I will call this episode here, so it's not too long with the first part. If you've got any comments, please comment below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, so you can find out when the next one's coming in. And of course, if you like the video, please click that like button. Every little bit helps. So, until next time, have fun.